What's up, everyone? I'm Cara, and boom! The last 24 hours have been insane for XRP. Analysts are coming out with explosive predictions, technical patterns are screaming breakout, and the data is wild. Let me break it all down. Let's go. First up, legendary XRP analyst Grag just dropped a massive analysis in the last 24 hours, and his message, quote, structure over noise. Here's what he's seeing. XRP is trading at $1.89 to $1.95 right now, and it's been holding key support between $1.82 and $1.90. Multiple attempts to push lower have failed. Grag is telling traders to ignore the short-term noise and focus on the structure. XRP has formed multiple rounded bottoms at this support zone. Buyers are stepping in every single time. And here's the kicker. The gap between price and the moving averages is shrinking. This compression, it historically precedes a larger move. But wait, there's more. A crypto quant-verified analyst named Said W just confirmed that XRP has already broken out of a multi-year consolidation pattern. He says XRP is transitioning from consolidation into a new upward trend, and it could start as early as next week. Now, Grag did outline a worst-case scenario where XRP could pull back 31 to 47% before resuming the uptrend. But his long-term bullish outlook is unchanged. He expects double-digit XRP prices in the midterm. That's $10 plus, people. Story 2 is absolutely mind-blowing. Grag just issued another prediction based on historical data, and this one's massive. His base case? XRP rallies to $24 to $30 within the next 6 to 18 months, and he's giving this a 60 to 65% probability. That's nearly 1,500% gains from current prices. But here's where it gets crazy. His extended case predicts XRP could hit $80 to $150. The probability is lower at 20 to 25%, but this is possible. These predictions are based on the inverted XRP chart, which demonstrates key support levels. Grag is also comparing the current setup to 2017, right before XRP's 617% explosion. Check this. XRP is forming a bullish rectangular structure on the monthly chart. The exact same pattern appeared from February 2015 to February 2017. When XRP broke out in March 2017, it surged from 5.5 cents to 39 cents in 3 months. A 617% rally. And analysts are saying XRP breakouts are often sudden and unpredictable. They typically reward traders who position early. The time to pay attention is right now. Story 3. The on-chain data is absolutely explosive right now. First, exchange reserves hit 8-year lows. XRP held on. Exchanges dropped from 4 billion to under 1.5 billion in just 12 months. That's a 57% decrease. Tokens are moving into long-term storage instead of sitting ready to sell. This is a supply squeeze building. Second, remember the 1 billion XRP escrow unlock on January 1st? Everyone was freaking out. But guess what happened? Ripple re-escrowed 70% of it within 24 hours. Only 200 to 300 million XRP actually entered circulation. This is a non-event. Third, the 90-day data from Coinpedia shows XRP is in a taker-buy dominant phase. Market buy orders have consistently outweighed sell orders for 3 months. This prolonged imbalance shows steady absorption of supply. Fourth, ETF flows. Since November, XRP ETF accumulation has been heavily one-sided. Inflows vastly outweigh outflows. Grayscale's GXRP and Bitwise's XRP ETF now hold $291 million each. And here's the kicker. Current funding rates are negative. Short positioning is dominating leveraged markets. Historically, negative funding environments coincide with local bottoms. Excessive short exposure reduces the likelihood of aggressive downside. Bitcoin's trading around $93,000, Ethereum's holding $3,124, and XRP is outperforming. The market structure looks solid. Let me give you the full prediction roundup because this is insane. Grag base case, $24 to $30 in 6 to 18 months. Extended case, $80 to $150. Analyst Bird, $18.40 by end of 2026. That's where 5,000 XRP equals 1 Bitcoin. Standard Chartered, $12.50 by 2028. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, $5 in 2026. Motley Fool, $4 by end 2026. We've got predictions from $4 to $150. The range is massive, but the consensus is clear. XRP is heading higher. Key support right now is $1.82 to $1.90. Key resistance is $2.05. Break above that, and we're in the safe zone heading toward $3. The technicals, the fundamentals, the on chain data, everything is lining up. Bottom line, the last 24 hours gave us confirmation. Analysts are going bullish. The structure is holding. Exchange reserves at 8-year lows, ETFs accumulating. And we could see a rally start as early as next week. None of this is financial advice. Crypto is volatile and risky. Always do your own research. But if you're bullish on XRP like I am, smash that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment and let me know. Are you buying this dip or waiting for confirmation? Let's go.